Joanna Lumley was once asked by a travel writer, what was the most amazing country you visited? I think you remember what you said. I think the most astonishing country was Ethiopia. Over here, we only ever see Ethiopia connected with starving child and begging bowl. We think that it must be sand and failing crops, but Ethiopia is lush, verdant and mountainous. It is crossed by rivers, lakes and streams, and it was more animals than you can imagine. It's got phenomenal mountain ranges and rough roads. It was absolutely beautiful. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together to the one and only Joanna Lumley.
Thank you so much for such a warm welcome, and Mr. Ambassador, thank you so much for allowing me to speak in the oldest African embassy in London. It's a pretty cool first, isn't it? I can't make a secret of it. I absolutely fell in love with Ethiopia the second I got there. I had read about it a bit, as you always do when you're going to make a documentary, but I was completely unprepared for the just dazzling, slam-in-your-face beauty. Julie's captured this, and one of the greatest honours of my life is to be asked to do a tiny forward for this book. Because what Julie has done in the book is to capture the things that I hoped I would have seen and didn't, and that have sort of lodged in my mind and made Ethiopia a country quite unlike any other I've ever visited. Well, for a start, it is unlike any other, because Ethiopia is so confident, so ancient and so grand, that it has a completely different diary and timetable than most of you know. It is so extraordinarily ahead of everything and unnervous and relaxed about its own position that it has a kind of script and writing that is unlike anything else in the world. You can tell it at once, but you still can't read it. It has the most delicious food. It has the most stupefying views. I took photographs. When you're being filmed, it's very difficult to have time to get your camera out. But up in the Simien Highlands, I just had to take on my mobile phone some pictures there. And my screensaver, so the first thing I see every morning is the view, which is actually in the book, of the Simien Highlands, ludicrous mountain ranges, with the great monkeys and the apes running there, and the extraordinary valleys and fern-breathing, beautiful parts. I could have photographed there forever, and thank goodness for us, Julie did. What I love so much about this book is that I don't know if you remember in long ago days, probably before, certainly during before you were born, but in the old days, when the cameras, in the cinema, it used to suddenly widen out to Vista Vision. And on things like Round the World in 80 Days, they started off in black and white, and then it went into colour. Well, Julie's done that in this book. But the black and white pictures are fascinating because they contain the essence of Ethiopia. You can smell and feel Ethiopia there. You may not have been there, some of you. Many of you will. I think the best thing I can say is, let's all go back next year. Thank you.
I ask Your Excellency, Mrs. Updowich, to present a bouquet of flowers from Ethiopia. Joanna Lumley, lovely to see you at the Ethiopian Embassy. We had a brilliant night today, didn't we?
We did.
Yes. I just wanted to find out what prompted you to visit Ethiopia. Was it the Nile, or was it...
It was the Nile. I was making a documentary program about the Nile,
Yes.
following it from the Mediterranean, i.e. the end of its journey,
Yes.
right back to the source. And of course you can't do the Nile without the Blue Nile.
Absolutely.
And so the most thrilling part of it was to come into Ethiopia and to go up. We went up to Bahadar.
Yes.
And I think that the Blue Nile rises a little bit away from there.
Absolutely.
And that's where I had the great honour of being rechristened
Yes.
and water sprinkled. And they said that I was now a child of the righteous. So I feel
fantastic.
part of me belongs to
Absolutely,
Ethiopia.
absolutely.
I couldn't have loved it more.
Can I ask something? In this country, The word Ethiopia is was synonymous with famine,
Yes.
civil war. Have we got rid of that image, do you think?
I'm almost certain you have.
Very good.
I hope that programs like mine, even though they don't spend nearly long enough,
Yes.
give a glimpse into a different Ethiopia, because I'm lucky I was born in India and I've travelled all my life, but a lot of people haven't travelled anywhere and they've never been to the Horn of Africa. They've no idea what it's like.
Yes.
They see Africa as a country and not,
Absolutely.
you know, the vastness of it and the difference of the regions,
Yes.
and the difference within a country of the extremely fertile centre of it,
Yes.
and then maybe the Rift Valley and the drier lands to the east of it. This doesn't go into the head, and if all the camera from the newspaper takes is that
Yes.
one tragic picture,
Absolutely.
that's what you think the country is.
Absolutely.
And I think now that people, for a start, we have the ability to Google,
Absolutely.
so we can find out more, we can see more.
Exactly.
And I think people talking more, and Ethiopia is rising.
You're telling me. We don't forget that we've been through that dark side of our
Yes.
history. We've bounced back
Yeah,
from droughts, from famine.
yes,
We had El Nino-induced droughts. We managed to survive it
Yeah.
through our own resources. But there is a long way to convince British tourists to go and visit Ethiopia. We may not have beaches, but we have historical sites. I wonder if the sites that you have seen, I'm sure you've been to Gonda, been to Lalibela.
we haven't. We couldn't get to Lalibela or Axum. We couldn't get there on our scheduling.
Right.
So we went to Debre Mariam,
Right.
on Lake Tana,
Right.
for an Easter festival there. And of course the filming there, because the festival is 24 hours.
Right.
And we were there before dawn to film it. Then we had to move on. We had to go up the Simeon Highlands to see the Simeon girl runners.
Very good.
So you don't have a proper journey.
Yes,
You grab things,
Yes.
film them, go.
absolutely.
Set up a different thing, film it, go.
Yes.
So I didn't really have a chance to settle in, and looking through all the notes I had, I went, oh, can we go? And they went, we haven't got time.
Very good. I've got a very good news for you.
Yes,
I know you are very busy.
yes,
You are a workaholic.
yes,
But if you ever want to take a week off
yes,
and visit northern Ethiopia, Lalibela, Aksum, Gonda,
That's what I'd
Ethiopian
like.
Airlines
yes.
has asked me to offer you their invitation.
Oh, how absolutely thrilling. I
Very
can't think
good.
of anything I'd love more.
Very good.
I have been saying to everybody, because people in this country maybe are nervous with an old-fashioned nervousness about anything they're not sure of.
Absolutely.
Which is why we're sure of Spain, we go back and back to Spain, it's familiar.
Yes.
But somewhere as exciting and different as Ethiopia, some people, I think, the more nervous ones in the old days thought it's too far.
Yes.
People are much more adventurous now.
Absolutely.
And I think people are longing to see new things, different things. People are quite snobbish about holidays.
Yes.
And to go to Ethiopia for a holiday
Yes.
is about as grand as you can get.
Thank you very much. And your pound in your pocket, the pound in your purse, travels further in Ethiopia
Yes.
than anywhere else,
Which is a very good thing.
absolutely.
And you'll
absolutely.
never see anything as beautiful, as friendly, as courteous, as welcoming, as astonishing, as enjoyable as Ethiopia.
Thank you very much indeed. And on behalf of the Embassy of Ethiopia, I really appreciate your presence today, and I hope we'll pair our efforts. We need people like you
To speak up.
to speak the truth.
Yes.
We don't want you to be propagandizing
No.
for Ethiopia.
No,
That's not
that's
we
not the
don't want
case.
to. We want to tell the truth.
Yes.
And the truth is Ethiopia is amazing.
Yes,
And
that's
she
the
is
truth.
bouncing back.
Yes, she
That's
is.
it.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Let's
indeed.
go there now.
Thank you indeed. Thank you. We will communicate, and as I said, choose your period, and you and your husband
Oh, I
will
can't
have
think of anything.
a week holiday in
Northern.
Ethiopia.
I can't think of anything.
And you can switch to south, whichever, but
Northern.
as northern is your choice,
Northern is the one I
northern
love.
you will go. Thank you very much
Thank you
indeed.
so
Many
very
thanks.
much.
Thank you. Pleasure. tablets. Tablets are replicas of the Ark of Covenant, converge in a field, in a park, for 24 hours, an overnight stay.
Where is this battle? Where is it?
The best, everywhere. The best is Lalibela is for Christmas. Lalibela for Christmas. Fantastic. Fantastic. Thank you very much. Yes.